A great. Now let's take a look at the Yankees offense. And it's the doctor at the plate. Steve, we look at these two teams. How do you think the Angels match up?
What is up, guys? Kid from Sunset Park, and this is the second episode of Road to the Ring. Playing LA today against Jared Weaver, driving my first base hit of the game in the top of the first. Runners on first and second, but we are playing the Angels, like I said, and this is a crucial game for me. We are playing one of the best pitchers in the league, especially for my player. He was on a really long hot streak in terms of pitching, and I was a little nervous going into this game. Didn't think I would hit him around too well, or the team would hit him around too well, but we end up putting up some runs towards the end of the game, but starting off the top half of the first inning, it's a great way to start it off. First and second, one out. Hopefully Teixeira could drive in a couple of runs here, maybe put one into the gap, and get us on the board and early lead for us, so Pineda can kind of cruise along. But we end up getting out of the inning with no runs. Teixeira does not produce for us, and neither does the fake player Otto after him. So unfortunately, no runs again. But I'm up here again for my second at bat in the third inning against Weaver still. And the pitch, he throws a good pitch. This should have been a base hit, but I was robbed by the second baseman. Really good diving play, and just inches to the right, and I would have put that into the right field for another base hit, and hopefully made something of it for my team. But playing a little third base here, trying to make plays, trying to help my teammates along, trying to make it easier for my pitcher so we can kind of cruise along here. And the game is a pitching battle. We have Pineda on the hill for us, and Weaver, like I said, on the hill for the Angels. And it was a pitching battle for a good 5-6 innings. And I was actually really surprised. Usually I don't see a lot of games like that, especially when I'm playing my player. Usually it's either a blowout for us or we're blowing the other team out. I'd never really see a close game pitching battle like this. And since it was in the playoffs, it just made it that much better. And I make a spectacular grab here, getting airborne, pulling it down, giving my pitcher some support there. But they end up getting a run in that inning. I didn't see what happened. Most likely a home run, something along the lines like that. But I'm up for my third at bat of the game. I'm 1 for 2, like you saw previously. I did ground out, should have been a base hit, and I'm trying to just produce here, get contact. I mainly only contact swing, but unfortunately it doesn't work out again, and I'm out. Oh no, actually I am safe. I did not realize that that was the play that I reach on an error, and I make it all the way to third because it went into the dugout. And Teixeira is up, and he ends up putting a base hit into center field. And I was surprised. Usually players don't get hits when I'm on first, third, second. So he ends up driving in the tying run, and that was a very important at bat for him. And I was thoroughly surprised with him hitting in that RBI. Like I said, this usually doesn't happen, and especially being in a playoff game, it made it all the much better. So we're moving over here. Pujols is up for the Angels, and Pineda's still going strong. He's going 6 innings strong, and again, surprised because usually they don't have players in that long. We don't keep pitchers in that long, especially for my player and my team. I'm really surprised Pineda's doing surprisingly well in this game. I get a ground ball here, and then going over to first. I didn't have the out at second, so I had to just throw it over to first. I think they had a hit and run going, but I'm not too sure. So just had to go over to first. But I'm up here with a clutch moment, and if you don't know what a clutch moment is, it's basically a very important part in the game where you have to basically get a hit in order to, get your clutch moment points. And I should have crushed that four-seam down the middle. It was 85. It was a meatball, and then the letting that one go. But I end up doubling into the gap here, so I do succeed on the clutch moment, making it second and third with no outs. Hopefully they could drive in a run and get us the lead here going into the bottom of the 8th, and give our pitchers some room to work with, so we can make make it a little easier on them. They don't have to worry about run support and stuff like that. Again, Teixeira is up, and he has an RBI in the game already, but the pitching matchup for him is always bad, and he does not succeed, and we end up getting out of that inning with no runs scored. Unfortunately, again, we move over into the top of the 10th, extra innings, so the game is getting pretty interesting. This is one of the best games I've ever played in my player, and Weaver's still on the hill with 127 pitches. He has 104 strikes, which is phenomenal, especially for a pitcher. That is amazing. But I get out again, a ground ball over to the shortstop, and I do not get the run. I do not get on base, but my team does win. I think Teixeira hit a walk-off walk-off home run. And that is the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned next time when I bring you episode 3 against the Angels. But for now, Kid from Sunset Park, I'm out. Peace.